We detected an unusual trade on Microsoft today, April 25th. And what's also very unusual is that Microsoft reports earnings today after hours. So in less than 1 hour from now. If you've been following this channel, you know that we revealed our earnings strategy already this week when Microsoft was trading at this very key support level, which has been tested multiple times. And it was this day here that we published our earnings strategy in this video. If you missed it, you can search the title, or we'll put a link at the top here. We entered a short bearish earnings trade, which is slightly profitable because you can see that Microsoft is now trading below that level now. Okay, it dropped below that level today. And because of the new incoming data today, we updated the trade. All right, so this was the bearish short trade that we discussed in the video. You can see it is slightly profitable. And because of this data from today, specifically these 1,700 contracts that were being traded at 1:32 p.m. They were the June 21st options and the August 16 options, the 470 strike calls and the 355 strike puts. Okay, these options, when you take a look at the chain on the 355 strike puts, we have 6,000 open interest. So these could be closing trades, but based on our analysis of other variables, it is more likely that they are opening trades where they are selling these 355 strike puts. Because another reason is because these August 16 options that were being traded at the same time are clearly opening trades. You can see here at the 470 strike calls, the 1,700 contracts, clearly larger than 998 open interest. So we know these are opening trades where they are buying these call options to open. And so this trade here, if we take off our trade, you can see this is a bullish long trade. If Microsoft goes up, this trade profits. If it goes down, it is a loss. We can see from the Greeks, it is a positive delta, so this is a bullish long trade. If it was a short bearish trade, it would be a negative delta. And because they sold the 355 strike puts, saying they're willing to own 100 shares of Microsoft at this strike price, each contract required $35,500. And since they did 1,700 contracts, this trade required $60 million. Okay, now because this trade is less than the other trade that we analyzed to short Microsoft over here, you see this was 185 million. We will still stay net short on our trade, but we want to add a long strategy onto our trade here. Okay, so what we did to update our butterfly trade was we entered an additional trade alongside this trade here, which is this one here. Okay, April 26 options at the 420 strike calls. You can see our positions here in the 422.5 strike call and the 415 strike calls. So for each of our trades, we sold the 420 strike calls, 2 of them, and we bought the 415 strike call and the 422.5 strike call. And so when we analyze this trade together with our bearish put trade, this is what it looks like here. Okay, you can see that if Microsoft goes down, we will be profitable. If it goes up, we will be not so profitable immediately, but in the longer term, that blue line you can see is actually profitable. You can see that right here, because the blue line represents the expiration date of April 26, which is tomorrow. So you'll see that it's actually a profit if Microsoft goes up. You can see here at peak profit, actually, it would be about $320 per trade, right? So in the short term, it would be very profitable if it rallies after earnings. If it drops, we will also be profitable. Okay, so this is the way we trade stocks that have quite uncertain data, where there is bullish data, there is also bearish data. All right, so we have to set up more sophisticated option strategies to make sure the reward is in our favor, the profits are in our favor, and that the risk is not as likely going to be higher than our reward, right? We always want to make sure we trade in which our rewards are much higher than our risk. So that is what we do. We typically trade with more of our capital on the trades that have higher chance of profit, where the data is a lot more clear, right? Not like this trade here, where there are many wealthy investors going bullish and bearish. We prefer to trade the stocks that have wealthy investors going one direction only, so that we put a lot more of our capital to work for those, and that is how we beat the market. If you're interested in those trades as well as our strategies, make sure to go to our website. We'll put a link at the top here. Let us know in the comments below what you think will happen to Microsoft. Take care and have a great day.